since his pro debut. So he is on that kind of maybe a little bit of a mixed bag from Galal Yafai.
And they're hit from Gauto.
Well, Gauto's been stopped by himself. I expect a stoppage in this fight. Gauto, tough fighter, but I think he's out of brain. From Chino Maidana, looking cool.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., Marcos Maidana. You have been in that building, and we watched you two live. Mexican there.
Yes, I was.
Galal Yafai and Agustin Gauto. Over Agustin Gauto, who's
on the zone. It's now time for a special talk. Please welcome the Argentinian Gauto.
Playing Sergio, but you didn't need me to tell you that.
No, I don't get it, but El Avión works for me.
What do you expect to see from him as he takes on the... What's that?
Which one you talking about?
Galal Yafai. It's
Fights, man. You just have to go in there and just go and see what you can and what you can't do. You have to figure it out. Yafai, I've seen him fight a few times every few rounds, so you don't know which guy you're getting.
And now entering in from Birmingham, England.
The goods. That's what everyone wants to know. He looks the part.
I just am not sure yet. Pressure that he brings to his opponents a considerable amount for a guy fighting. Very interested to see how he responds.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great Naseem Ahmed. You know, that unorthodox style. Doesn't have the chin or the power of Naseem Ahmed.
David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen from Las Vegas, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of online, stage front, ever under the auspices of the Nevada State Athletic Mullen and the World Boxing Michael George. Inside from Nevada, Tim Cheatham, Jampa, and at the side of the belt, your third. And now, ladies and gentlemen, flyweight championship. He wears white with red trim. National record, 21 victories by way of knockout. Buenos Aires, Argentina, flyweight champion El Avión. Gauto fighting out of the blue corner. He ball scale 111.66 victories with 4 of his 6 Midlands. Birmingham in the United gold medalist and the flyweight champion Galal Yafai.
All right, gentlemen, receive the instrucciones que una pelea limpia. Digo both of you. Con eso te los doy.
Galal Yafai, super bantamweight king, Galal Yafai. Yafai will have to face this man, Agustin Throne, the Olympic gold medalist. Essa Shields, Sergio Mora, and Chris.
Fast, quick hands. You can see the combinations right there. There is opportunity, especially with that left hook.
I want to see what the punch resistance is like for Gauto up at flyweight. A little bit different level of punch.
The shoulders are wider. He filled out.
You know, it's interesting. I was asking Galal, you thought that the three of us maybe didn't think it was about him because there is pressure on Galal. There are expectations, and it's pretty clear from talking to him.
Yes, he is.
As Gauto's sitting down on everything.
And the line of fire, he doesn't move. See, look, the head doesn't, so a puncher could just catch and count. It is, see?
Down
that left hand.
He's coming off a quick turnaround for Gauto.
Yeah, he says this fired his old team, and now he has new trainer.
Oh, straight down route. Go here in round 1.
Right on the button. He had his fence.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he's...
Clarissa, what do you think of the earmuff?
Just the head movement and keeping their hands like on a... This is first round.
Yafai probably won the round.
Stop loading up with the left. Don't move a straight shot down the middle. Listen to me.
Mixed up. We're like his brothers.
I need you to, okay, get around him. But don't sit there looking for ringing back every time you punch. So a little feint, a little composure. You hit him and you stop.
2, simple 1-2 from that left-handed stance. There. Anytime you have the Yafai, who's so polished with his punches.
Effectively asked for the exact same thing. 1-2 right down.
No, don't push. Don't push yourself. No.
We saw him with an expert display of referee, Kid Austin, who won by disqualification.
Gauto's bound to get dropped by that left hand again. Fire of that straight left hand. There it is.
It's a Jonas Brothers song, Sergio. I've got posters on my wall. What are you talking about?
I'm more of a fog hat guy.
Yeah. I don't know that Gauto has...
He was just taught, wrong. You got
to bring it back.
With a polished and crisp. Yeah, Maidana had big power, and he took a big... thing about these These fighters, man.
Sacásela y tirale. Hacete más la baja. Porque tiro para abajo. Vos tirá, vos tenés que meterte acá y meterte abajo, chico. Laburando, boludo. Vamos, metele. Pero si no salís de la situación,
This is agility at its popping them and then coming under the guard with uppercuts by Galal Yafai.
Clarissa, you don't think this...
Looks like Gauto is taking a whole lot of punishment. And just like earlier, look like it's two different guys. Is it just me?
Very often. He completed the 10 rounds, and in his most recent bout against Rocco, he sure is touching El Avion.
If he doesn't get the knockout, you know what I'm going to blame it on, right?
What's wrong with white gloves?
I already said it. They're conspicuous. The background's dark. The only thing you see is the white gloves in front of the...
Well, he's seeing those white gloves right there. Uppercut with the right. Galal Yafai. Dreams of fighting in Las Vegas. Boxing.
Las Vegas shining just like Sky Nicholson. Now he's moving, not getting hit. Keeping it's power boxing, beautiful power boxing. And he's not going to get close. Can't stop what's in front of you, and he keeps shifting like that.
Yafai, 2 upstairs, 1 to the body.
His corner's got to start at Brooklyn, Saturday, April 20th, live. That's despite what's going to happen over the past few. Haney in his training camp, you were with him yesterday.
No, and everything going on in Ryan Garcia's personal life, I think he's gonna be able to outmatch.
Is real. The speed is real.
Buy it now on DAZN, April 20th. Well,
I mean, 15 knockouts and 21 fights with the speed now.
Yeah, that's making some good noise, and that may have affected. It did get his attention.
He's there to be hit with those looping shots. A touchdown. He's a shorter fighter, so he's having to punch up.
Gauto has some pop, though.
21 wins. He's only been beaten once. But that light has been... Look at him pivoting on that right foot.
And then,
you know, it's remarkable how good Galal Yafai, for a number of years when he was younger, which is a late start if you're getting into high-level boxing.
Like soccer, which I find stunningly surprising.
Boxing or roaming the streets.
That left from Gauto.
About boxers that were wrestlers, you know, so I think it benefits.
What other sports were
I play
what was your flying Sergio? That may be his only game plan. He's
and landing on Yafai. Yafai. He gets hit with clean shots, like, you know, in class he gets. So he has to be leery.
We are headed to Paro, making his second appearance to the IBF Junior raucous crowd live on DAZN.
Guys that come forward.
Good body shots, and we've been seeing, but it's the hooks and the straight left hand, but coming forward because he's not smothering himself. Yafai's looking good.
The doctor's going to take a look here.
You're taking a lot of shots.
Mouthpiece.
Fire, or at least it should light a fire under Gauto because he...
No.
Is warranted. I mean, Galal Yafai is found. And he's, to Sergio's point earlier, he's been letting his hand.
The referee, there's a straight left hand that scores. Keeps moving the target around him.
One knockdown.
Nice.
Gauto.
And it got us.
That got the attention of Yafai right there. That was a clean punch. A looping.
That may have gave Gauto some comp.
Another left hand scores.
Second warning of Raul Caiz Jr.
This is going to take a point next time he does it.
Oh, good body shot.
Hands are free.
And those are the punches that Sergio
Stays in the same place.
Another one there. Best.
10 seconds.
Right hand scores again.
That rock.
Don't get too comfortable.
Todd, I'm with the newly minted 120.
It's a lot of action. I think
the Gauto made kind of a spirited recovery in that. So you're a month removed from winning up in weight.
I didn't decide. Hopefully we get some news soon.
So we've heard you're not going to
know yet. We gotta wait and see. All the world champions, Oshaki Forrester, it is, I don't know.
Congratulations, Ray. Great fight.
In Puerto Rico, I just finished calling in that last round. I got the knockout.
Ray Ford had a fight through in the championship rounds, and man, I'm telling you, Ray. that overhand looping shot. Legs buckled right. Those shots are not supposed to be landing on like you should. Accidental headbutt.
We have an accidental headbutt. You got a cut left eye. Blue corner.
Accidental headbutt, but that's another fight. Let's see if Gauto takes advantage.
Push.
Yeah, he's like a bull that sees that.
These white gloves, Chris Mannix. Once the blood, not going to be a good look, being a bloody mess.
You keep saying that like a pro. I'm afraid.
Today, it looks like he's still landing his punches.
Yeah, it's something silly that Sergio says.
Can you see blood on red gloves?
Well, what about white trunks? Up where he left off, there's Gauto with a couple of run native of Buenos Aires, Argentina. It was just a momentary blip in the radar.
Galal Yafai fought the same way. There's a vulnerable can be in charge, but at any minute.
Do fight how important a good cut guy is.
Yeah, no to the right. You see Gauto there slide clearly. Galal Yafai. Galal Yafai.
Fighter who's winning the fight that gets the cut.
Terrible place for cuts. A little bit offset.
It's a pretty sizable cut.
Snapping little pop jab. But nice turnaround for Agustin. Look at him. Maybe stopping it. He just landed. Was asked many times about Sonny Edwards, but then what are you seeing from this performance that makes it
biggest fights you can make in this weight class, especially at the end of the year? But if I'm Sonny Edwards, I'm watching it's hittable. I'm seeing a guy with weaknesses.
I'll tell you what, they should stay away from on single shots like that, and he has the power to turn the matchup.
I don't know, Sergio. Julio Cesar Martinez got at 112.
A shootout.
Blood continuing to pour out of the cut.
It is so crazy that Gauto has with that fast hook or that fast right hand. Time. Yafai is like
quick feet. Gauto does.
It'll be memorable one way or another. Oh, big right again.
There was a momentum shift or a momentum shift over these last couple of rounds.
You know, the cut changes things.
We're coming to you live from the Resort and Casino. What a complex this is inside this hotel. So happy to be Make City, USA.
Yafai, but a better shot there. Right hooks, those are looping shots that if you're pulling back like Yafai, if he can keep him straight and use his foot, get easier on himself.
And the corner of Yafai really it's in a tough place, and it looks like a reasonably deep cut. Just looked like that cut has been waiting to bust.
In her recent bout against Sinisa Estrada, and they couldn't stop basically saying these cut men have no idea what they're. Good body shot there.
Yafai keeps walking through him, so it's not a
punch. Just have some of the steam is going up.
Clarissa?
Under the eye, never above.
That man couldn't stop my bleeding either. Sometimes they did. As soon as I went out there and I started pawing at it, he starts.
Well, it's certainly Chase having his hands full with.
Told us that he was ready for this fight, and I think he's done just that, winning some rounds.
Gauto, and then followed it up with a right.
But right now.
Well, yeah, Gauto's taking a lot of.
Junior eyeballing Gauto.
Pawing him forward. Come inside. I'll tell you what, Gauto has dogging him.
The ring, and that is it. Galal, and he wants to hear what Chris Mannix thought. Clarissa, what great.
Fighters where it's like, look, you win, you get the win, and that's what you move his head and not gets
hit. Too solid for my fight. He showed courage, he showed heart. He came more difficult fight than he thought.
But what would you give Galal Yafai?
I give him a B at a stoppage. I thought he could have stepped on the gas a little bit. Solid performance from Galal Yafai.
And he had to overcome it.
You want to see that from fighters. You want to see how, so that's the thing about fighters like.
In the world, going toe-to-toe. Rodriguez, old school versus.
Talking about boxing, smart. It doesn't.